Here's a question from Melina Blue. Hi Diana, what would you recommend to someone who would like to learn astrology? I'm trying to deepen the subject, but I really don't know where to start from. Is there any book that you treasure the most? Thank you. Well, of course, I've had my nose buried in astrology books since I was a teenager, actually. So maybe some of those wouldn't be around anymore. The very first one I found was in a second-hand bookshop in the 60s, and that one was by Jeff Mayo, and it was called Teach Yourself Astrology. But of course, in those days, no computers, so I used to work it all out with a pencil and a piece of paper to find out, you know, how to cast somebody's chart, and that would take about an hour with logarithms and so on. But so that was a good, and also another ancient one was Margaret Hone. I don't know whether you'd find those around, but the ones that once I got started, and you said you want to deepen the subject, so I would suggest anything by Liz Green, anything at all by Sasha Fenton's quite good as well, Judy Hall. Sasha Fenton and Judy Hall are very good for more like the elementary stage, but anything by Liz Green, that's more advanced. Also Stephen Arroyo. I love Harold Sasportas. He's brilliant, and of course Rob Hand as well. So I would say anything by any of them. Also a course, if you wanted to do a course, I would plump for the Hubers, H-U-B-E-R. They're a Swiss couple that worked with C.G. Jung, Carl Jung. They're Swiss, and they worked with him because Carl Jung was very interested in astrology, and if he'd lived longer he would have gotten into it. But they sort of carried the torch. They sort of picked up the torch from him, and they did go into it, and they then conceived this course called Astrological Psychological Astrology, or it's the Astrological Psychology Institute, so it's API. But if you just look up the name Huber and their books, they wrote plenty of books, and that goes along with the course, but you can get the books separately. But just in a, you know, that's very much concentrated into the course books. But if you wanted to just read more deeply on the subject, then those ones I've mentioned are, to me, like, you know, the gold standard. Howard Sasportas is a brilliant astrologer, no longer with us. Liz Green, her works, she's written plenty of books, and yeah, I like Stephen Arroyo. I know I've mentioned these before, I'm just going over them in my mind. And Judy Hall, Sasha Fenton, anybody else over there, and of course Rob Hand. I've probably given away more than I've still got, but yeah, so yeah, have a look, check them out, see what you can find, and good luck with them. Thank you for your question.